Hey guys, welcome in. Uh, so, I was doing some stuff offline. I wanted to give you a little quick highlight when we came back to it, but we might have got ourselves in a big predicament. So, this is episode 17 of the Let's Play series, guys. We'll see how we can get on this episode, and hopefully we can do things here, because we in trouble. There's one of those gas that shot and broke my my nether portal. Me not being smart, there's something missing from this inventory that might have been kind of important to have around. Now that I know that, so anyways. I was in here trying to get some nether quartz to mend my my lovely pickaxe back to full. We did get to that point for 1 second, but now we get to go exploring and trying to find ourselves a warp forest or something. Because, yeah. I didn't see that, and I thought that I was going to die. Not gonna lie. I just want to make sure when I crack through things that I'm not, yeah. Yeah, I didn't think I was getting all cocky or confident or anything like that, but, yeah. Okay, we're gonna get rid of that, because I just don't like having that option that I might fall into a hole. Also not trying to dig up, because I know that I'm trying to be very, very mindful of how fast lava can move in here. So I'm trying to do this in a very tactful way. And when you hear lava absolutely everywhere, you're listening. I don't have any torches. This is getting bad. Yeah, listen, I don't need to know how bad this is. I can... No, I want nothing to do with your swords. Okay, I need to make this apparent that I came out of this hole. Right? This is my steps down, so let's do this. This tuft kind of stands out, right? Oh, I hate them even more now. I'm just trying to explore a bit, because I am eventually going to have to get out of here. Alright guys, so yeah, we were busy. I was working with 2.0, and he was kind of giving me some, well, he's really young, but he was like, Daddy, like, I want you to do this for me. So I was like, okay, buddy, like, I don't mind. So I was trying to do a few things there to, you know, that he might enjoy watching me do, and I didn't even have a telescope to look. 31 and 49, no. Okay, just so I have an idea where I'm standing. I see more adult basalt over there. I don't want to go near those dudes. And any building block I can pick up, I will certainly take as I'm doing this, so. Okay, and just trying to make it easier so I don't step in things. Ugh. And like, does that go right? Is that like the bedrock top? Like, I really don't know. I should be able to see that still. We'll go over this way a little bit. I do have some food. I mean, it should be enough to get me through, but I don't know, man. Cobblestone. Just so again I have reference to how to get out of here. Excuse me. I thought I was doing so good. Like, everything was coming together. I made a bamboo farm, which was helping me mine when it came to get my villagers up. Like, I wanted to get some of my villagers squared away. I can obviously stay there for a minute, because that's the least of my worries. Well, I guess you're gone too. Yeah, you can go. I don't care. I like all this blackstone. What I usually means that there's. Okay, I almost found myself back. I did write down my coordinates because I want. Excuse me. I did want my coordinates written down for. Again, I'm trying to do this because at least that will give me like some bearings to where I need to go back to. I'm trying to do this every so often just to keep my my durability going. -9. And I'm trying to make my walkways and pathways too wide at least, just because of the whole gas being around there the other day. Trying to mine these from a distance so that if I did strike, like open up a lava block or just that I had a little bit better of a fighting chance to get away from it and not burn to death. I mean, 30 food is a fair amount, but it's also not a lot. just for reference-ish. And those will definitely help, but if I can't get out of here, it's not going to help me. One right there, so I know the difference, I hope. Now, since we can stand up this high, am I gonna get 2 blocks? Oh, no, no. I can get a third, but... oh, it's too close to that. Man. We'll take what we can get. Oops. This is not fun at all. Okay, there's that there. Again, just trying to be very mindful of like these deep valleys of holes and oh, yeah. Crimson Forest, where can you be? Like, is there anything? Okay, no, I can stand there. Thought I jumped too far on that. Did I come this way? Oh, yeah, yes, I think so. So I can go up higher than that. I didn't fall down. Put that right there. Right, because we came from over that way. Yeah. Give us a flagship. Because I don't want to play around the horn a little bit, we'll go that way, then that gets us to there. Again, trying to make this easy. Okay, let's keep moseying on. Point exactly right there. Get rid of all. Okay. Let's start building up. Let's see what we can do. Oh no. Okay, we'll do that. Do I have any more? I have basalt. Yes, I do. Okay. Okay, we're just gonna go up because I just. I don't know what it is. I just know that I'm super conservative when I get into here. That goes there. Yeah, and then you hear those gas, man, and I don't know what it is. We're just going up. I don't even care anymore. Up to you. Up to you. One in. Because things move very quickly up here, so. Can we save ourselves and get out of here without dying? I don't know. Excuse me, what are you? Is this bedrock? It is bedrock. Well. Well, it's as high as we go. So there's no, like, seeing through this. Ay. No. Okay. We're gonna go. Yeah, like this stuff moves fast, man. Like this is just something not to play with. So let's see if we can get. I don't even know. I hear you. I don't see you, which makes it even worse for me. There's times where I just don't understand how it does that. But you can't pathfind on the way back up. I don't even know. Like, I'm... Oh, no, no, no. Hell no. Where are you? Yeah, I'm not liking this, boys. Let me try to get a little bit of food into me. I don't think you can find your way back up here to me, so that's fine. So I do... Okay, so I have an idea where I need to go. Fuck. So I need to go... Yes, this way. Okay, so I do need to go directly this way. I was trying to see if I could just do it without all the things in between, but... Yeah, I see you there. Listen. Sucker. Oh, wow. Put you back up in there. I want to keep this thing full because I can't lose. Okay, so no, you can't path. Sucker. So I did go the wrong way, then I came out of there. Okay, well, that's it. Okay, if I came down this way... Oh, this is just... This is getting a little risky, but hey, you know? So we're at block minus 57, so we're getting there. So our end goal is like minus 115.56, or even 199 if I can keep going in a straight direction. But I know that I didn't want to use that option. I was trying not to use it, but I mean, this does give me a bunch of building blocks. Oh, I was just gonna ask, can I punch this stuff? I can, it's just very slow. No, we're getting through this episode pretty slowly right now, and I'm sorry for that, guys. It's been nerve-wracking as is trying to get through here. Oh, Charlie Brown. Okay, push that ahead a couple more blocks. I just don't know if it's like a one-off source or... Like, I'm gonna get like 2 blocks down. Like, this is where I start getting... So if I was ever in here looking for netherite components, the lovely ancient debris, trying to gather as much as I can before I... So minus 99. We can try this for another 100 blocks. I just don't know if that's going to be... I'd rather build down later on. I can see all my like it's just smashing. Just came in from the side there. Oh, is it? I see the different... Okay. We got a soul sand. Okay, so we need to figure out how the hell to get down without... Oh, it means there's different mobs over there. Okay, so we got this far. That means we're in the... That's what we're looking for, because we need that, but... I just don't know if I'm gonna... That's a... I don't got my fancy boots on, that's the thing. Why? Will you just go away? I see bones. That's kind of cool, but... Go. You're the one that caused all this rupture and this problem. It was all you. I don't have a bow to fight you as I want. So you deserve. See, at least if I fall down over here, it's not that far. I'm getting closer and closer to that, so that's better. And we're in the roof, so it gives me some sense of... No, I was going to say there was some... Yes, I know I shouldn't do it, but listen. What biomes does the... Yeah, that's just... I want to keep my... At least if I fall over here, I can just build up a little... I hope I can build it up easy enough. Alright, get over here. I need 8 pieces, but I think... Is this the right wood? Okay, let's go. Come on, come on, come on. Okay, I think a couple more blocks. And I'll definitely feel comfortable and cozy. Because I should be able to start building down. So if I do this, I can go down 1 block. Oh, not you guys. Big pig. I don't have time for your stuff, Hoglin. It's brutes that have... I just want to build it up so if I have to get out of here and scoot quick, I have that option. Okay. They say you need 8 pieces of the actual wood when you get to it, but I'm... Okay, so 1, 2, 3. Sorry, I just trying to take a good look around while I... So how do you plant this stuff? Like, I don't even know. Okay, crimson stems. Does it come from that? Does it come from the stem itself? I don't know. Okay, I know that's kind of a... Do I have my clippers? I don't even have clippers on me because I want to get... Oh, never mind. I can pick up weeping vines. Sweet. And yes, the only reason I know the name is because of me looking at it just 2 seconds ago. Okay, so there's my step up there. I mean, soul sand definitely helps. I should be fine. 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 I just don't want to go like... Alright, up for this right now. Yes! Okay, punch it. Beautiful. Okay, that's another item off our checklist. Okay, well, we'll take that. We got soul sand, and I don't care about anything else right now. But to get out of this wasteland, like I just hopefully can get ourselves out of here. Let's just take a look over here, see what we got. Yeah, I'd love to make a portal through here so I can get back to the overworld from here, so like I know he's likely not gonna hurt me, but I still don't like that risk. Listen, this is my path to get out of here, so stop. This is 3. Right, because we got Soul Sand Valley. else is out there? Is there anything else? I don't, yeah. Either way, gives us a lot more options now. We got a few things that we did need. Now. Yeah, come to find out that I'm, excuse me. You're not supposed to be following me. Oops. Oh, you survived. See? Nerve-wracking, guys. I tell you, I do not like it. Okay, so we're trying to get back to 53. This definitely made it a lot faster, but now I gotta figure out how to get back, so 45, so it's adding. Okay, let's see if we can figure it out, because I don't remember. Oh, I think I came from that way, so let's mark you. Is there anything else that can mark this well enough that I can be like, yo, I came from that direction? I did have a shield. I should probably put that on just to have that little extra protection. I'll just put that up like that. That should be enough of a beacon to know the difference. Okay, and that was there. Oh, from over here, see? Because cobblestone's not natural in here, right? It just makes it kind of stand out that little bit extra, so... and I like blackstone, so I don't care about... it's not that I mind basalt, it just doesn't... It's not my... There we go. Go back down, over this way. See, when it works, it works. But then you just get flustered at times. Okay, we'll go down over this way. We gotta go... Our end goal is that way, right? Yeah. Listen, I'm fine with just not dying. Okay. Where's the next? Oh, that's Tuft. Okay, so this way. I thought I fell down. Oh. Okay, so we use the nether rack there. I do need a little bit more magma cubes, so we'll take them when we can get them easy. And now that I have all this stuff with me, it just makes it even more nerve-wracking. How did I get over there without... Follow your nose! Yeah, something like that, right? That makes me nervous. Now, where did I come from over here? Ah, another step down, okay. Yes, I know I'm banging my head, I know. Oh, there it is, okay. Okay. Let's see if we can repair this portal. 2, 3, 4. Okay. Listen, I'm not in the mood for your shit today. We're going to put this in here to repair it again. Every little repair helps, right? Okay. All right, you. I need 8. They say. This is what they tell me to do. When your nether portal breaks, this is what you gotta do, they tell me. I don't know. Something like that? Did I go too far that way? Yeah, it is, but... Yeah, I was just in here trying to gather up, you know, a little bit of this and a little bit of that, and trying to find a few things. I did want to find the, now, this should pathfind itself around, yes? Why are you not lighting? Why? They say it's supposed to light. Don't do this to me. I did all that work to find my way there. Is it... Come on, don't do this to me. We're going to play extra safe here. Let's try to... Listen, I had enough of your caca already. Yes, go, my little one. This is working. Of course you're not. I might be at a standstill if I can't figure out. I have no iron. That's what they told me, that this should work. So, yeah. If you guys can think of any other options, I really don't know what else to do. I don't think a magma cream can help me. I hear you over there, but I just can't see you. And I don't want to waste my one arrow trying to hit you. So, is this the end of our Let's Play because I can't get back in there? Let's take this back out, see if the... Or does it need to be warped? Does it need to be the green? But someone told me once that that could work. I just don't know. I got nothing else that really lights in here. I could try this. I mean, let's see what we can do then. I only have 3 pieces. Oh, no. Let's do this first. It's my only hope. And somehow the wood's not lighting. Any other time, that would light up like a Christmas tree. Oh. Does that mean it's getting hotter? Yes, please. Catch your friends on fire if that is the case. Come on, don't. I promise I'll be a good boy. I'll have like 3. Oh, wow, there's a... Yeah, see, like I was over here. Oh, I hear more sounds. That one's on fire. Come on. Anyways, yeah, I was over there. I was just trying to like build myself over to this spot here to kind of look around and see what was going on. And nope. You burnt both and you wouldn't light the third. Oh. Okay. Put the cobblestone there. I'm completely stumped. Because I don't think iron can... I could try to get this to, like... That's the only other option I can think of. Is try to mold that to come over towards me. Because I don't think there's any other lava that's from a higher source block. Over here. Like, this is the highest I could get it. Unless we, like, there's this... I don't think that helps. Like, it doesn't make that run any higher. That burnt... Yeah, so I guess I'm stumped in your guys' hands there now. So, yeah. Unless I build, like... I'd have to find more obsidian somehow, which I only have 1 piece. So I'd have to tear this back down. Can I tear it down and build it, like, right here, maybe? I don't know. That's the only other option I got right now. So, let's try it. Let's stop the lava flow for just a few moments. Let's triple check that it all stops. We'll move this back a full piece. Oops. There. And that should be enough. Oh, no. That's fine. That's just... Okay. So if that's the case, let's clear out... This is a last-ditch effort, guys. Yeah, I thought that they said if you build... But maybe the trench wasn't big enough. I don't know. Maybe I just didn't follow their directions well enough. But let's start trying to take down our portal then. I don't care if it sends me to a slightly different location. Really shouldn't, but hey. But we did barter once or twice with a piglin over there. I hope he's still there. Let's go check that after, actually. That's what I was kind of trying to do over here. I was trying to get the piglins. I was trying to find piglins so I could trade with them. And get some of their loot. Because I heard their loot's pretty lucrative, and it's a nice little thing if you can get their farm running. But, yeah. It didn't seem to pan out that way. Come on. I swear to Jesus. Like, I literally have everything in here that I want. You, where are you? And stop. Like, you sound, I don't know. Whatever, let's just keep going. We're getting very, very, very late in this episode, but we're going to try this one last ditch effort and pray that we can get it to work. Trying to keep an eye out on anything that might be approaching me. Oh, man. Down to our last few pieces here. And I don't want to lose any of it, because, like, if I go and I don't pick up that one piece of obsidian, it makes a difference. And I know I had a spare, but just it seems this episode just, I can't catch a break. I was in here and I was like, oh yeah, like, watch this, buddy. And I was trying to show my son, like, you know, how well I was doing in here. And it seemed like everything's going well. And then all of a sudden it was like, nah, you don't need to do well. So I think our easiest thing to do, so I want to put that there first. To do they have to be 4 high? I can't remember. That 1, 2. Okay, I just need to look this up because I do not want to screw up. Like I said, I normally don't look these things up. Require 10. I don't want to cut the corners. Shows is that too wide? Sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so it is 3 high. Okay. Okay, let's see. That's 1, 2, 3 high. That's going to go there. So we'll say mark there, mark there. Then we'll tie that there. 2, 3. Did I not build that low enough? Because it has to be... That's not good. Holy Hannah. I thought that would be low enough. Such a weird sound, though. needs to be 2 in the middle, so... Well, not light. Or is it like a 50-50 chance kind of thing? Like... You little shit. It's only a little one. I could respect if I got smacked by a big daddy, but... None of it's like crying obsidian. I light it. I'm out of ideas after this, if this doesn't work. Right? Because it's basically submersed. Light it. Yeah, I don't know, guys. So I really need your help. SOS, all the things, guys. So please save me. That's episode 17. I don't know what else to say about it, because right now there's not much I can do. I was going to show you that I went and expanded. I basically made a bigger sugarcane farm on the other side so that I could go and, you know, make things look nice and be able to build more books, which then I could use that and everything else. And the villagers, there's villagers everywhere. I made like this farm, like, and I'm working on, like, I was setting up for the next one, which was going to be this episode. And then I got stuck here, so I was like, oh, great, like, we'll use our skills, and we'll watch a couple videos to get out of here, and right now we're kind of still stuck. So, help. Please send help. And while you're at it, you can hit that subscribe button to see if we ever do get out of here. I hope it works. I hope we can get out of here, guys. Anyways, thank you. It's pushing my hour time that I usually try to not go over, but we're getting close to that point. So anyways, take care of yourselves, and I hope to see you again soon. Don't forget to subscribe and see when we go live again, or like for the episodes, which would be the following Monday. And I hope you guys are all doing well, and I'll see you again soon.